This is going to be another pick a card reading. I need to get some rest after this. So I don't know how lengthy this message is going to be. Hopefully, not too long. I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time, especially since I'm live. Some people, you might be still in the early morning. Some of you guys could be late at night, could be afternoon where you are. Just depends. So I'm going to do a quick shuffle so you guys have like a pile to choose from. So I'm going to use my little Halloween tarot deck. It's like a small version, and then I'll use my Spellcast Oracle and my Trick or Treat Tarot for the main reading. So I'm gonna just shuffle 3 cards, so you guys have 3 piles to choose from. So pile number 1, Holy Spirit. The next major breakthrough for pile number 1. What is their option to choose? Spirit's like, here you go. Pile number 2. What's their option to choose from? Hey Besso, how are you? Hey, good day. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys your piles. Hopefully, you guys could see them okay. So pile 1, you have the 3 of Imps, which I believe is the 3 of Wands in this deck. Pile number 2, you have the 7 of Pumpkins, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Pile number 3, you have the 5 of Pumpkins, which is the 5 of Pentacles. So I'll give you guys a moment to meditate and reflect on which card resonates or stands out with you. And then we'll go ahead and pull your messages. Okay. So I know I'm live right now and it's not that many people right now, but I'm sure you guys will see it later if you meant to. Hey, how are you? Hey, sis. Okay. So again, pile number 1, the 3 of Imps, 3 of Wands energy, 7 of Pumpkins, which is 7 of Pentacles. Pile 3, 5 of Pumpkins, 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay. Okay. So hopefully you guys chose your pile. Pile number 1, you have the 3 of Imps, which is the 3 of Wands in this deck. So what is your next major breakthrough? Okay, something that you are anticipating. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Imps are not good beings. From my understanding, imps are not good entities or beings. So no weapon formed against you. No negative energies, low vibrational spirits, entities, demonic forces are going to stop what's coming for you. I feel by the next full moon, you will have some sort of breakthrough. Something's going to become clear to you. You are divinely protected. Okay. Um, be mindful of nosy ass people. Just saying, just be mindful of them. Yeah. What you share with certain people. Because I'm getting like with that black cat, I'm getting like familiar, like a familiar spirit, something that something or someone that you are familiar with, but for some reason I'm getting like a monitor, like someone that's monitoring you or trying to keep tabs on you, see what you got going on, what's the latest, or some way that I don't like this energy. It's not for everybody, but take it if it resonates with you. If this feels like you already had an inkling, or this could just be a confirmation, because I'm not into like that whole like paranoia, like everything and everybody's against you. Like, use common sense, of course. Like, obviously, there's some haters you're gonna encounter in your life, obviously. But yeah, let's see. Let's tap in. What's your next major breakthrough? Yes, confirmation. All right, you have 3 cards that flew out. Beautiful. Okay. You could be a Libra, you could be a Scorpio, Libra cusp. What's the next major breakthrough to happen for pile number one? Those who are drawn to pile number one, who's are meant to receive a message through this reading that chose pile number one. Holy Spirit, please show me true guidance, true prophecy, insight, and clarity of their next major breakthrough. You guys might have a glow up, like something about you is changing. It could be a physical transformation, an external transformation, but it's always internal first. But I'm seeing like you looking different physically, like a glow up physically or change. So your breakthrough, you look good, it's evident. And I'm getting like something about your light shining, like you're glowing. King of Cups, Ten of Cups. Ooh. Strength card and the Chariot. Dr. Seuss, Beauty and the Beast, and the Wizard of Oz may be significant to you because these costumes, they're dressed up as the Wizard of Oz. And then this costume is a woman and a man dressed up as Beauty and the Beast. And then this costume is Dr. Seuss and Thing 1 and Thing 2. So you guys could resonate with those things. This could be like childhood favorite movies or books, TV shows, something connected to that. You have the Swamp Man here with the King of Cups. So someone could be having a romantic breakthrough with a Pisces masculine energy. I'm seeing some breakthroughs when it comes to your love life too. So whether you're single in a partnership, seems like a loving partnership coming together. And it's like some of you guys, this is a self-love message as well, where I'm getting like with the Ten of Cups is Dorothy. Like, this is my theory of the Wizard of Oz, that what she was seeking was always within her, right? Where they said home was just a click away, meaning like home is within the self. And these different characters that she encountered were different aspects of her own consciousness, her mind, her heart, her will, her spirit, her soul, her dog being her compass, kind of, in a sense. Because if you pay attention to Toto, it was like he was kind of guiding them to where they needed to go, in a sense. They didn't always listen to him though, but I firmly believe that, okay, like it was an internal journey with her, with each character representing a different aspect of herself. Even the Wicked Witch, I feel like these are different things. So you could be navigating through different levels of your consciousness and learning that what you seek is always within you. It's like returning back to self, returning back to center. And it could be through some inner child work as well. So I see a major breakthrough when it comes to self-love, when it comes to realizations about your inner power as well. If this is a partnership energy for you too, a breakthrough with your partnerships, it could be some of you guys could have like a partner that is going through depression or kind of feeling a sense of like they feel lost. Maybe they don't really know where their path is taking them or where they need to be in life. And you could be that navigation to help this person come back to center as well. So the next breakthrough could be like you and your partner breaking through some barriers, breaking through some emotional blockages together. If you have children around you, whether this is your own children or children that you're connected to in some way, let's say like siblings, nieces and nephews, something like that, or friends, children, or whatever, I'm getting there might be some encouragement from these children to kind of pull you out of your some type of block here, something that's reminding you of a sacred time in your life when you were a child. Another thing too I'm getting is there's like shadow work and light work with both aspects of your inner child. Like if you look at these two children on the side here, one is wearing a black costume, one's wearing a white costume. So it's like that duality where they need each other, they can coexist with each other. So I'm getting like there might be things about your inner child or your childhood that you didn't really like, could be a touchy thing for you. And then there's part of your inner child or parts of yourself like that you do favor and may need to be, returned back to. Return back to those parts of yourself. So the lighten your load, carrying the world on your shoulders, it's like when you free yourself from the false expectations of maybe what you think or who you should be, or your timeline. Okay, I should be doing this. I'm this age, so I should be here by now. I should have this. I should be doing that. Freeing yourself of that load of the world and what the world says you should do or what you should be. Now, if you're connecting with a partner that feels this way, where they're carrying the world on their shoulders and they feel like they're not where they're supposed to be, they don't know who they are, you might be that light for them to kind of break free of that restriction, the false expectations of what they think or who they should be based off of society standards or someone else's standards outside of their own. And then you have the transformation card. So this butterfly kind of has these different orbs and different colors in it. And it kind of looks like eyes as well, kind of like the evil eye, but I'm not getting like anything working against you. And if so, like I said, with these imps, like nothing is going to be able to stop the movement of this. And someone could be dealing with like a strong, heavy, heavy weight or spiritual weight on them from maybe people's expectations or people's eyes. But I do see like a lot of people are going to witness a shift and change in you, maybe a shift in your connection or relationship if you're in one, or shift in your person that is beautiful. Because when I think about the Beauty and the beast was kind of an asshole. Like he needed to be taught a lesson, and that's why he was cursed by a witch, because he was an asshole. He wasn't a kind person. And Belle, they came together, and the unconditional, genuine love helped break that cycle off of him and helped him to be open hearted and to be compassionate. So there could be like a transformation that people see in your person as well. If this is about you, if you're in a relationship. If not, scratch that. I feel like this could just be a part of yourself, an aspect of you that may feel unlovable or deserving of bad things. And then there's something or someone, maybe doesn't have to be romantic, that comes into your life to help break you free of that consciousness, that mindset. And then you have beauty. So interesting. You have the Beauty and the Beast, and you have the beauty card. So it's like seeing the beauty within yourself. And I do feel like a lot of people are going to witness a transformation and a shift. Some people are going to, be happy for you, congratulate you, compliment you, encourage you, pour into you. And then there may be people that feel some type of way about it, may try to keep you where you are. Um, but your breakthrough is going to be something, I feel, that is transformative, where you're breaking free of some type of restrictions and constructs, maybe that you've taken on even as a child, and freeing yourself of that part that that may not be authentic to who you really are, but maybe due to your environment or your upbringing, kind of taken on certain personalities or characteristics or beliefs that don't really belong to you. They were never yours really to carry. They don't resonate with your authentic self. It could be a Gemini for some of you. A lot of Leo energy, I feel too, with the Strength card and the Cowardly Lion and the Ten of Cups. Makes me think of Leo energy. Um, Someone's initials could be C or J or CJ, literally. Um, but yeah, that is what I see for you, pile number one. In short, we're gonna keep it cute, okay? But yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, red roses could be significant to you guys as well. Um, could be like a Pisces masculine energy that is depressed, or someone that needs to clean up, like not just clean up spiritually and energetically, but clean up their surroundings, like clear house. Like that could be an indication of someone feeling depressed. So you could be that happy medium to help someone around you, or if you're in a relationship, to help your partner. Or if you are a masculine Pisces energy, this could be your confirmation that someone is going to come into your life and help shift you and break you free out of some type of stagnant energy. Okay, so pile number 1, that's your reading. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay, I gotta write my timestamps down because I don't have my other phone with me. Okay. Yes. You're welcome. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pumpkins. This is your reading. So let's see what your breakthrough is all about. Okay. So whatever this breakthrough is, it's something that you worked hard for. So why wouldn't it be yours? Why wouldn't it come to you? Why wouldn't you be blessed with this breakthrough? You've been putting your efforts, your work into this. Okay. You've been putting in that work for maybe quite some time, for some years now. Consistent work, or maybe it's times where maybe you planted the seeds, like certain things that you want to happen and you've been putting in the work, but then you might have needed to take a rest or take a break or focus on other things, and that's completely fine. Sometimes manifestations require us to kind of take our hands off of it and focus on other things. We don't have to micromanage the things that we're trying to call in. So let's see what your next major breakthrough is. Pile number 2. And if these readings resonate with you guys, give it some likes, y'all. Y'all, that helps us get back into the algorithm because, you know how YouTube be. Engagement would be nice. Got a lot of cards. Okay, confidence, home, trust, truth, inspiration, travel. You got a lot going on here. You guys might get the confidence that you finally need to move. That could be the breakthrough, is like you finally moving, going, traveling to where you need to be or where you're called to go. Like if you feel led to move somewhere and it requires you to travel or to leave your current state or maybe even the country that you're in, I feel like you're going to get the divine inspiration to do that. Something is going to be revealed to you that's going to inspire you to do this, if this resonates with you in that perspective. If for those of you that have been thinking about moving, relocating, then this is your confirmation. The 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, and the 2 of Swords. So yeah, some of you guys could be double-minded, not fully confident in whether you should do this or not. With the 2 of Pentacles, like, is this something that I should invest in? And mind you, they're pirates. This woman and these 2 children are pirates. So it makes me think again of like a voyage, a travel, a trip. You're not really sure on whether or not you should do this. With the 2 of Swords here as well, it's like, should I do this? Because you may not have all the answers yet. The 8 of Pentacles, it could be part of this. Like this breakthrough is Cruella de Vil and the Dalmatians is their costume. That's cute. You could be a single parent, and that, could also be what is cautioning you. It's like, okay, yeah, I feel led to move, but I got to consider my children. I got to consider my finances. For some of you guys might be worried about your finances. Even if you don't have a child or children, or this isn't about relocating or travel, this could just be worried about your finances. And I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough with that because you have the Page of Pentacles as well. This feels like something new coming in, a new opportunity that you're about to birth. It's a creepy ass bunny, but nonetheless it's a bunny, and bunnies represent fertility and abundance. So there is something with finances that are going to turn around for you, and you could be expecting some type of, maybe you're not expecting it, but it's kind of like what I'm getting with the 8 of Pentacles, with the 101 Dalmatian reference. Like, how Cruella was willing to pay big bucks just to get the litter of puppies so she can, make her coat or whatever. It's like she was willing to pay some money. So it could be like you have a breakthrough, maybe an opportunity where someone's willing to pay you for your work, for your art. Yeah, this could be something about that, because Some of the Pentacles is like something you've been putting in that work for. Maybe you're still waiting for the harvest or the blessing of your hard work. You've been patient. Maybe you've had to like kind of take a break from something to focus on other things for the sake of stability. Maybe what you've been planting seeds, it has not produced anything yet. It has not been lucrative in some kind of way. So someone may be willing to pay you, or this could be a new job opportunity, but your worth is going to be witnessed and seen soon, or it's like something that's going to pay off for you. So your next breakthrough also requires a change, like a bittersweet end where something you leave behind leads to a new beginning, like a new dawn, a new breakthrough. So you are a creative person. I do feel that for some of you, you're how did I rip my shirt like this? Badly ripped it too. You are a creative person. So part of this breakthrough has something to do with you finally maybe getting the merit that of your efforts, getting a job. Some of you guys, this job could be connected to travel, relocating, and you have to really trust and be confident that you're doing the right thing. And I feel like this is more so confirmation. And then for some of you, like I said, this is about you just desiring to move or feeling called to move, to relocate. But you might have some restrictions around that or a little bit of fear around it. But there's some type of truth that is going to be revealed to you. Your confidence is going to be restored, or you're going to have the confidence to trust and believe in yourself, the inspiration to believe in yourself. Yeah, it's like you may not see the promise in an ending. The ending, you know, we always, not always, but sometimes, like humans, we tend to demonize what is being closed out, what is coming to an end, what has left our life, or what we're being called to leave behind, or what has reached its end. It's like it's pretty much demonized or just not really welcomed. They're not always seen as a positive. But in this instance, it's like there's some type of closure and ending. It's like this bittersweet because, yeah, it's an ending, but there's a new beginning that comes with this. It's like a situation that seems like it's bad and it's not welcomed. It's actually something that's meant to bless you. It's an inevitable change. Like things are not always meant to stay the same. Things evolve, or some things close itself out, which leads to new beginnings. So some of you might be, what do you want? What do you want? Some of you, you may like come across like a house that is for sale that maybe some people overlook because it needs some work. But there's a blessing in that as well. It's like something about a home, owning a home. Could be you buying your first home or something, and it might be one of those houses that are kind of old and some people may overlook it. It's not cookie cutter. It's not modern, but maybe it's just what you like, or you can see the potential and you're willing to invest. Or someone, you might be selling a house. For some of you, this could be you selling a house, and that breakthrough is when other people said no and they feel like they don't see the potential in it. It's not, doesn't fit the modern, the market of what people are looking for. Someone sees the value and is willing to pay to buy that house, or something along the lines of that. There's a financial breakthrough in this pile for sure. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Pile number 2. I hope that was helpful. I hope that encourages someone and confirms something for you as well. This is your pile. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. If you guys like these readings, I would appreciate y'all show some love and like it. If it resonates, why not like the video? Show some support. Okay, move on to pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. If you guys are drawn to the 5 of Pumpkins, which is the 5 of Pentacles, I heard nobody's home. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna see. Let's tap in and see. So you guys might feel at this point kind of low, maybe not hopeful about a situation or a specific situation, or just in general right now, you kind of feel a little lack, a little low. You're trying to stay optimistic. You may feel like something is not available to you, kind of feel like it's, I don't know, sometimes like it's hard to see the silver lining, or sometimes it's hard to have gratitude for certain things, but it's more so about perspective. If you're looking on what you're lacking or what you feel like you don't have right now, and you're worried about the future, and what you're not looking at your present and what you do have and things that you prayed for that you have now, or the things or the people that you have around you that do love you, and you're focusing on that one person that did something to you or didn't show up or they played you or whatever the case may be, you're gonna feel that energy, that low energy. So Foxy, yeah, this is about your well-being for sure. Okay, so this pile, you guys could be more feeling a sense of lack, or maybe even a little bit depressed or just pessimistic right now. I feel like there could be some things that you are wanting, or you feel like you can't get or you can't receive. And again, it's all about perspective. Some things that you want, you'll later find that they're not really for you. They're not of your highest good. They wouldn't be good for you in the end. And some things that you feel like you can't have, or you can't just, like, you don't deserve, it's not true. It's your perspective. You know what I mean? And I say this with love, not from a place of pointing fingers and blaming you, but you know, you gotta sometimes, you know, not even sometimes, but just period, we got to be honest with ourselves. And you know, and it's a tough pill to swallow sometimes when we are our own worst enemy, or where we can be our own blessing blocker based off of how we think. And I definitely been here before, so I know, you know, how it feels to an extent. Girl, sit down. What is your problem? You interrupt. You gonna have to sit down. I don't know what's your problem, ma'am, but you're gonna have to sit down. Okay. Foxy, come sit down. Come here. What's the matter? Why? What? You must smell some food. You need to wait. Give me a second. Patience is key, Miss Ma'am. Okay. So well-being, peace, and beauty. Your next breakthrough is going to be, you are going to see, you're going to see your situation more clear. You're going to see yourself more clear. I feel like the more you do the inner work on yourself, the more you're going to actually see, okay, this needs to be corrected. I need to embrace more of this. It's like you're going to start, it's like looking, a hard look in the mirror. And sometimes when we look in the mirror, we can either pick ourselves apart, or we can love ourselves and like what we see. And not every day are we going to like what we see. And not every day are we going to pick ourselves apart. But both parts, I feel like that self-criticism and really looking at yourself is, it's a tough thing, but it's necessary. You know what I mean? In order to get to that space where you love what you see, no matter what's going on, no matter if you have a role, whether you start to have wrinkles on your face, whatever, you embrace you. You hold space and compassion for yourself. And I feel with the peace card, the more you do this, this breakthrough is going to bring about peace within yourself, regardless of what the circumstances are, because you understand it. And your well-being, your inner health within yourself, your wellness and health means everything to you. And it's like, I prioritize my peace no matter what. And if it's something that is triggering me, or something that's causing an upset in my life, or something that unforeseen circumstance that causes some stress or some worry, like, I'm going to turn back to that center and understand that I can handle this and I got this. Every season that I've gone through, my ups and my downs, like, I've always made it through. And I feel like self-love too, also, you know, when you remind yourself of your resilience and how much you know, how much you've been through, and that you didn't really, you're still here, you're still standing, even if you might have had those moments where you had a breakdown, or where you threw a fit, or you went into a depressive state, but you still pulled through it. You know what I mean? You still pulled through this period. What else? What is this breakthrough? Next big breakthrough. Next major breakthrough for pile number 3. Yeah, it's like you're going to return back to this place with yourself where you're centered and you feel at peace. Why are some of the same cards coming out? Like two. You have the King of Cups here. So yeah, this is like balancing out your emotions and getting to that place where you have control and governance over your emotions and they don't have control over you. It's like when you feel, it's not to say that you shouldn't feel or you should stuff your emotions down and ignore them, be void of them, but it's more so saying like, okay, if I have a moment where I want to lash out, I can control it and be like, you know what, is it worth me lashing out? Is it worth me getting into this place where I stay in that sad place, or I acknowledge that I don't feel good about this and I feel that, but I'm not going to internalize it. I think I shared this with you guys before, but I learned something really dope from, I think he's a physical therapist, and he was talking about how we have, I think, 15 seconds. I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, 15 seconds to process an emotion. After 15 seconds, if we still are sitting in that emotion, we're choosing to internalize it and take it on. Now, some of these emotions are good and some of them they are not. So if we're having, let's say, someone says something to us that's very hurtful and painful, we could sit in that and be like, okay, this person said this about me, and sit within it for like 30 minutes. Now you've internalized it. Now it becomes something that is a part of your consciousness. Now you're believing what that person is saying. And then some of these energies have the power to get in our, in our physical body and start affecting us, so where it could cause migraines. Let's say it could cause upset stomach, or it can cause stress in the back. Like when you start internalizing these things, they become diseases, aka dis-ease within your body. So it's, I feel with the King of Cups, it's like he's governing of his emotions. He feels, he's empathetic, he's intuitive, but he knows how to master his emotions to where they don't sway him. Where the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, they're more of a little immature in their energy, a little too fluid, a little too maybe open, or overly emotional or emotionally driven to where it's not a sound thing. So the next thing, your next breakthrough, yeah, it may not be, oh, you're going to get a new car, you're going to have a new love and all that. But this is beautiful because when you yourself, you reach that place, whether it's a season, because maybe you're someone that is typically an optimistic person, but you could be in a season, a down season right now where you're not as optimistic as you usually are. And you may feel like, what's wrong with me? What's up? Like, why do I feel this way? This part of your life, mastering this aspect of yourself, or having a healthy understanding of yourself and where you are, and really prioritizing your peace and your well-being, I feel like you're going to magnify that out into any other thing and everything else in your life. So our state of being reflects our outer reality. We don't just get to walk through life and just manifest things because we want it. Sometimes it's all about vibration. I mean, not even sometimes, it is about vibration. Like you can manifest silly things based off of a lack consciousness or low vibration. Oh, I just want to have $1 million because I want to be able to just splurge it and do nothing with it. But then when you manifest it, it's empty. You're not satisfied. You're not happy. Or I want to manifest love, and then you manifest a person, but that person may not be for you. And now you're like, now I'm miserable, I'm unhappy. Like you can manifest, yes, all day, but it's about the vibration and the intent behind what you're manifesting. So if you're manifesting from a place of wholeness, you're going to manifest beautiful things that are in alignment with you and you feel connected to and you feel at peace and content with, because you're content with yourself. So yeah, you can, oh, I want to manifest my next birthday was going to be love and relationships, but are you in a place to maintain that within yourself? Because it all starts within self. That's always what it is and will be, period. But this breakthrough, I feel like for you, this is about you returning back to your center, returning back to balance, the 10 of Pentacles, or the 2 of Pentacles, sorry. As you explore yourself, different parts of your being within yourself. It could be inner child too, with these children here. When you explore that and you go on that voyage of self, you return back to that place of balance. Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, that duality between the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. This is mastering that part of yourself. But I feel like the Knight of Cups, all of the characters or the court cards in the tarot, they're all necessary parts of our journey. So the Knight of Cups is not to be, discarded. I definitely feel like Spirit is saying showing up and having the heart is also going to help you navigate to that place where you need to be. With the Knight of Wands, it's funny. It's giving inner child vibes. Like this man is utilizing like these different things to create his chariot as a warrior, as a gladiator, and he has like this little unicorn toy horse. So again, like your inner child is coming up. Hold on to the vision. There's some type of vision that you have for yourself. Like hold on to that. And it may require you to tap into that inner child self that believes in the unseen. Like, okay, yeah, I may not have what I need right now or what I want. It may seem impossible, but I believe that anything in this universe is possible. And you utilize that divine imagination, I should say, that pure imagination, not delusion or anything like that, but pure imagination that knows that part of yourself that knows deep down that this universe is limitless. And just because I can't see the way through doesn't mean that it doesn't exist and that it can't happen. Six of Pentacles is here as well. So yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of fear too about maybe things that you want or that you desire. It's like if I allow myself to believe that I deserve and I can have and I can get this and this comes to me, will it just be a trick again? Will I just be playing myself? Because one of the kids are open to trick or treat with this werewolf costume man, whoever this man is wearing the like I kind of get the big bag wolf vibe or don't take candy from strangers type of thing where it's either a trick or it's a treat. You know that thing back in the day where they used to say you got to check your candy. I think some people still live by this. Where parents would tell us, we need to check our candy, or we tell our own kids this probably too, still, right? Check your candy, make sure that it's good. There's nothing going on with it, and that could be that thing where you desire something, but it's like you want to make sure that it is truly a treat and not a trick, not something that is going to harm you later. Because there's one child in this card, like I said, he has his basket open and he's taking the candy. The candy's falling in his bag, but this little boy is scared. He's not receiving what the wolf is giving him. So I do feel that's a wise thing. You don't take candy from strangers. But then there's also the other side of this is like, okay, you're trick or treating. Not everybody is the bad guy. They're giving you something, right? They're giving you candy. Not everybody thinks evil and I'm going to harm kids and put stuff in their candy. Like not everybody thinks that way. So yes, it is wise to have discernment and to check things. And then there's a other side to this where you should be open as well and not look at things from a fear place or fear-based perspective. You don't want to block your blessings as well. So I would say that this is about shifting your mindset. And who's at the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords sometimes is the scorned woman, or has a woman that has been through a lot, but still chooses to be open and receptive, but she's just more wiser and more discerning than she was before. So the Two of Swords is right beneath it. So this is about a mindset and a conscious thing. So your next breakthrough, which is beautiful, is coming back to center with yourself. That is the most beautiful thing that you could ever, the most important relationship you're ever going to have is with yourself. And when your energy is right, the world around you, your environment will be more in balance and more at peace because you have governance over that. You're not a victim to your circumstances. You're aware of yourself. You're aware of what's for you, what's not for you, when to eliminate, when to remove yourself, when to insert yourself, when to achieve, assert. It's all through that relationship with you. See how she's looking at her own reflection. That's the most beautiful thing that you can have. So yeah, this breakthrough is in regards to the work and the efforts that you are putting towards yourself, your well-being, loving you, understanding where you're at with yourself, maybe unfolding or uncovering some harsh, some harsh feelings or emotions or thoughts or fears, some harsh truths. being honest with yourself until you reach that place of breakthrough. And there's a clear understanding of maybe where you are and where you're going as well when you explore this aspect of yourself. So that is your next major breakthrough, which I feel like is the most beautiful out of all of them. Are good, but this pile, I feel like this is the most beautiful breakthrough that you could ever have. Is one with yourself. Beautiful. Amen. And I'll shade of that. Let's go ahead and close this thing out. Like this video if it genuinely resonates with you. I appreciate it. Engage with the channel, y'all. I should have some more readings out this week. I'll pre-record. I have some pre-records already, but I will pre-record because I work 3 days, 3 night shifts this week. So I'm not going to be able to come on here like I like. So most of the stuff is going to be pre-recorded. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much love as always. Timestamps will be available soon. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.